Okay, so here we have some algebraic operations. The only difference between this and other monomials that we've done in the past is now they've got variables in it. So we've got to multiply the coefficients that we do know, and then the variables, since we don't know, we're going to use our exponent rules to just sort of simplify them. So 3x times 4x, we know what 3 times 4 is, that's 12. And then this is x to the 1 times x to the 1. The product rule says you add those together, this is x squared. All right, our next guy, 1/7 times 14. It's okay, got my calculator. I'm gonna do 1/7, multiply that by 14, whoops. And that's 2. 1/7 of 14 is 2. We can even cross them out. And then x to the 6 times x to the 2/3. We're gonna add them together because that is the product rule. 6 plus 2/3. 6 plus 2/3 gives us this mixed number. That's 6 2/3, but we're going to convert that to an improper fraction by hitting second ABC. And that's 20/3. So this is a weird number, but that's x to the 20/3. All right, the bottom left corner, we've got the monomial to the power of 5. So we have the power rule happening here. So we're just going to distribute this 5 to the 2. To the x squared, and then to the y, and the y is to the power of 1, so this is 1 times 5. So this is 2 to the power of 5, whatever that is. X to the 2 to the 5 is x to the 2 times 5, that's x to the 10th. And then y to the 1 to the 5, 1 times 5 is 5, so this is y to the 5th. Okay, and finally we're going to do the quotient rule here, and again, we're just going to do 10 divided by 5, we know what that is. 10 divided by 5 is 2. We've got x and 5, and I think this was supposed to be a -2 when I made it the first time. So you got to decide which one's bigger. The 5 is definitely bigger, -2 is smaller, so he's coming up, which makes this +2. So this is x to the 7th. Okay, so he's done, y to the 11th over y to the 9th. 9 is smaller, so the y to the 9 is coming up. We're going to subtract that from 11. That's y squared. And then finally we've got z to the 5th over z to the 8th. 5 is smaller than 8. So we're going to move the 5 down and we're going to subtract that from the 8, which makes that on the bottom, make sure we put this on the bottom, z to the power of 3.